The Fab Four's music grew more avant-garde and experimental throughout the second part of the 60s. Before the groundbreaking White Album was critically acclaimed, this strategy frequently yielded extremely successful outcomes. For example, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band 1967 encapsulated the spirit of the so-called Summer of Love and altered popular music irrevocably. Though they were always pushing the envelope, not all of their ideas were successful. In 1968, during the making of the White Album, the band members started to express themselves more freely and put their own unique spin on the Beatles' sound. This led to the emergence of creative differences. Some of the songs, including Back in the USSR, became the source of contention, and Ringo Starr eventually left the band as a result. The band members also clashed over the 1969 record Abbey Road. The album Let It Be was born out of the Get Back sessions, and it included a very controversial track. Paul McCartney began penning Maxwell's Silver Hammer in the early months of 1968 as the Beatles were making their way through India. Paul explained that he was starting to discover in his life that something went wrong out of the blue when he wrote the odd song about a man named Maxwell Edison who kills people with a hammer. The White Album was going to have it as an instrumental. However, sessions for that album never took place. Though the Fab Four performed some warm-up work at Twickenham Studios in early 1969, they didn't record the song until they were well into their Abbey Road sessions. The remainder of the band was utterly disappointed with the song and its recording. In an interview with Rolling Stone published in 2008, Ringo said, "The worst session ever was Maxwell's Silver Hammer." In all Beatles recording sessions, that was the most subpar track. Due to his recovery from a vehicle accident, John Lennon missed a significant portion of it. In response, he stated, "I was ill after the accident when they did most of that track, and it really ground George Harrison and Ringo into the ground recording it." According to Paul, the band members argued over how long it took to record. After the fact, he remembered, "The only arguments were about things like me spending 3 days on Maxwell's Silver Hammer. George said, 'You've spent 3 days on it, and it's just a song.' Yeah, but I want to make sure I do it correctly. I have some ideas for this one.